Yeah, just looking at the huddles out there at the moment, Ray, I can hear a lot of talk and a lot of encouragement by the Brooklyn Tigers, which is a good sign. And looking at the Boat Harbour boys, they're a little bit quiet, a little bit shell-shocked, I believe, from that third quarter blitz there by the Tigers. They need to get their talk going. They're not out of this game at the moment. They're a good side. They've proved that by winning the amount of grand finals they have over the last few years. I think if they put their mind to it, they could make a contest. And if they get a sniff of victory, you never know what might happen.
No, it's going to be a hard job, but you know it's possible because there's nothing to say that they can't have a quarter like the Brooklyn Tigers had. They've shown that the first half that they were capable of matching everything the Tigers have done. So they've got to match that last quarter that the Tigers put up now to go away with this game. But it's always good to be in front on the scoreboard going into the last quarter in the grand final, because they can tend to be scrappy last quarters as nerves and panic and everything else sets in. It's good to have that score on the board and let the other team do the catching up.
Yeah, that's right. The good thing Boat Harbour probably have going for them is they've got the breeze, and if they use it by kicking straight down the centre, as Brooklyn Tigers did for the last quarter. Brooklyn Tigers had fellas like Rodney Cornish, Phil Messenger, Bevan French, and Brad Blizzard, all delivering the ball long and straight down the ground. Now, Boat Harbour need to do the same thing. They need to get their runners to, like Bradley Potts, Adrian Hall, Andrew McLaren, kick the ball long and try to use their forwards.
Yes, Boat Harbour have had a few blokes that have been down a little bit. They haven't really done much. I think Bradley Potts has had better days. Matty Ferguson hasn't done a lot. And Mark Rossetto hasn't done much. Andrew Miller's had a lesser day than what he normally has too. So they've got a few blokes down that will have to lift if the Blues are going to get up and win this.
The team's just breaking from their huddles at the moment. A lot of crowd there out on the ground encouraging the huddles.
Yes.
It's a good thing, Ray, having players out there just listening to what the coaches have to say.
Oh, it's good encouragement for the players to see all these people there. See people from other teams, and also people who used to play with the Blues there in the Blues huddle. There didn't seem to be that many in the Tigers huddle. Mainly just their players and their usual officials. But Blues had a big crowd down there, and hopefully that we can see something that'll really bring some interest back into this game to see a close contest.
Yes, one player there I seen down in the huddle was Brad Hanson. I've talked to Brad during the week, a little bit upset not being able to play today.
Yes, it must be very disheartening for Brad to be sitting on the sides watching a lot of his players down on form. Yeah, watching players down on form and not being able to do anything to help the side himself.
That's right. Peter Dixon bounces the ball for the start of the final quarter of the 1991 Christian Football League Grand Final. Fred Pearce takes possession of the ball, has a scrubby kick out towards the wing. Julian French in front, keeps the ball into his possession, holds the ball up. Bevan French taps it out. And Peter Marshall does the same thing. Rosetta.
He might have thrown that at
tried to protect it, but Bevan sort of smothered it. The ball is shuffled over the boundary line there.
Free kick, I think.
Right.
I think he's given a free kick for holding.
Brad Potts will have to drive this ball forward, as we've been talking about. He does that.
Goes up towards Jason Beswick and Blue Atkinson. I think they sport one another there.
Yeah. And once again, Blue just taps the ball out over the boundary
another boundary throw-in.
Oh, well, they're moving it forward, but they need to look for someone on that forward line. They've lacked someone there all day. Yes. I don't know who's going to take over that job, but someone will have to start taking some marks. Fred Pearce taps it to the advantage of Andrew McLaren, who runs past the ball. Once again, tapping the ball, but it's all Brooklyn Tigers.
Yes, all Tigers.
Cleared by Brian Cameron there. Ashley Hall puts his body in, does well to keep possession.
Yes, he got one there too.
Yeah, done well there.
Oh no, it's going against. Going to Paul Trenham.
Surprised there, Ashley did the hard work. Must have been someone coming in over the top who tackled a bit high.
I was watching Ashley on the ground. I didn't see what that was for, but
Trigella kicks the ball long towards the centre. The ball's high. Peter Marshall punches the ball free. Now Rosetta kicks the ball to the advantage of his own player, but chipped in there.
Mark Frazon, yeah.
Bad handball there.
He hasn't done much today, Mark. Yeah. He's only had a couple of touches. Ball
kicked towards the Brooklyn Tigers long. Ashley Hall takes a good mark. Play on called Peter Dixon. Peter Marshall does a good handball over the top to Bradley Potts. Should take time and have a look for someone upfield, but he didn't do that. He's kicked long. Bevan French punches clear.
Most of the Blues forwards have got 3 men on them, and it's very hard for them to take a mark. There's a good pass.
That was better disposal. Andrew McLaren out on his own, looks for Blue Atkinson, and hits him right on the chest. Deep into the pocket, though. There's a long shot for goal. It's not going to quite swing back.
It's not going to swing, I don't think, and that's a point.
Oh, he probably could have had a set shot there. He made the distance quite easily there, running around on the mark.
Yes. There wasn't many options up there, though, had he missed anyway. The Blues, big timber didn't get back down in the square for that kick to land too.
Lacking a bit of height up and around the forward line.
Yes, I think so.
And they've got Peter Marshall playing loose across that half-back line.
See Gary Kingston come off for Brooklyn Tigers.
And he's replaced by R. Edwards.
Oh. Rodney Edwards, a big wrestler, who looks like a wrestler, but a really great guy. But
Matty Ferguson kicks the ball
run
high.
for the day too.
I think so, yeah.
The interchange hasn't been used that frequently.
No, that's right. Don Connolly kicks the ball out across goal.
Very lucky there. That could have went anywhere.
That's right, but Beswick kicks the ball. He's tackled well. Tackled well by Phil Messenger. Has some help by
Danny Wilson, yes.
Danny Wilson.
And Julian French kicks it straight out of bounds on the full. That was good pressure there by the Blues, because had Julian French got that kick away, that'd have been clear. But they put good pressure on there and caused the kick to slew off the side of the boot.
Wilson kicks the ball long forward, but it's all Tigers. No, they spoil each other. A bad play there.
McLaren has missed an easy one.
McLaren took the loose ball off the pack there after the Tigers spoiled each other and just didn't take his time and have a shot.
I just don't feel that they're finding the big opening. I think they've got to, if they're going to peg this lead back, they've got to find 2 or 3 quick goals fairly soon, and they're missing too many shots that they could have kicked goals from.
Andrew McLaren usually a good shot for goal. If he had taken his time there, I believe he would have kicked that. Donnelly kicks the ball out.
Peter Marshall too tall there.
Good overhead mark. Should drive the ball long, but he goes short, sorry. Spoiled in the pack there by Bevan French. And still at the base of the pack, Bevan French takes the handball out of the pack. And he has a look for a player, kicks long.
Ian Bolton playing from behind. There's no way to play when you're as short as Ian is. And
Dale Hyland holds the ball up there.
I think that will be a ball up.
Yeah. Peter Dixon grabs hold of the ball. Umpire's done a good job today, I believe, Ray.
Oh, I think they've done a terrific job. They haven't paid anything technical or anything like that. They've just sort of paid what's there to be paid, and they've been very consistent.
Ball's been driven down onto the half forward line by Blues, and a free kick has been given there, picked out by Bear Davis to Mark Pearce.
Mark Frazon's come off for the Tigers, and Carl Zaber has gone on.
Big kick by Mark. Big playing behind Beswick there. Doesn't quite take the mark, but the ball's kept in there by Robert Thompson. Picks the ball up, snaps towards goal. What's he done?
He's missed it.
He's missed it. That's good work there. He managed to keep the ball in front and pick up a ball quite cleanly, but didn't capitalise by kicking the goal.
Yes, I think he's that miss has probably been the last chance, I'd say.
Yeah, 3 behinds this quarter to Boat Harbour. 2 goals would have been handy. Would have given them a sniff of a chance of coming back. And Donnelly kicks the ball in, kicks out towards the far side of the ground. And Bradley Potts out there on his own, should take possession of the ball. He does. He gets around his player and kicks.
No,
and Peter Marshall gets the handball over the top, runs after himself. And McLaren, good handball out to the run of Thompson, I believe, Robert Thompson, kicks towards goal.
He's got it. No, he's missed it again. That's two in a couple of minutes that he's missed. And had there been 2 goals, it would have been an interesting sort of last 20 minutes or so.
Yes, the Blues are peppering the goals at the moment, but not making any impact on the scoreboard, really. Donnelly kicks out again. Peter Marshall 2-on-1 there. The ball's punched down, and Henry Cornish paddles the ball towards the boundary line, and there'll be a throw-in.
Tigers will be content now to just bottle the play up and not worry too much about scoring up there, but just to slow the whole game down and see the time out.
Andrew McLaren takes the ball again, kicks quickly towards the forward line. Julian French Ball off the ground towards the advantage of Andrew Cornish. And it's once again over the boundary line.
Little boy goes for a tumble in front of us, but we'll keep our eye on the football.
Yeah, if you continue to do that sort of thing, Ray, you'll have to join the gymnastics. Handball out to Potts, who's tackled well by...
Right under pressure, wasn't he?
He chases the ball again. It's tight there. The ball's kicked out by Brooklyn Tigers. The advantage of
Edwards.
Edwards picks the ball, good handball. And the ball's done well by the Trizella.
Paul Trenham's got it there on the half-forward line, and no, he didn't pay that mark to...
Yeah, it's going to be a good decision there, I believe, by Peter Dixon. He had possession of the ball, dropped the mark.
Yes.
And put himself over the top of the ball, and held deemed in possession.
Yeah, I think that's a disputed one. I think he's going to ball it up. I think that's a good decision there, because I think Bevan French was the man in front, but I think the man behind had the greater possession of the ball, so I think that's a good decision.
Peter Marshall taps the ball to the Xanders of Rosetta. Handball to McLaren. He's got a lot of possessions this quarter. He gets tackled that time, and it's cleared by Brad Blizzard out to the run of Rodney Cornish. Kicks the ball long to Zylstra in the forward line. Doesn't hold the mark, and Adrian Hall there, the boss of the pack, gets a good handball out there to Tony Smith. Kicks to
Bevan French,
who drops the mark.
Drops the mark, but
holds the possession of the ball and kicks long. And Bolton drops the mark there off his chest. And what's that happen there?
What's happening here? The whistle's gone.
Peter Dixon's
ball up. Yes.
Ball the ball up.
I think he blew the whistle just as the ball was coming out.
Deep into the Tigers' forward line, which is a good place for them. Taken by Trenza.
I think he's missed that. And what's he done? Kicked her out in the full. Kicked her out in the full. I thought that was the point, but anyway.
Tony Smith to kick the ball in. Looking out here for Peter Marshall. The ball dropped short and Bevan French chips in and takes the mark.
They haven't kicked well to their men today, have they, the Blues?
Poor disposal.
That's what's really cost them a lot, because a lot of their kicks have gone straight to the opposition players. We see number 7, John Howard, come on.
Bevan French will have a shot for goal here, and I believe...
For Jeff Faulkner, so...
I believe he can kick this. He's a very good shot for goal. He does well, and I think the wind catches that.
Screwed it round, but it's good. Mark there to Rodney Cornish, so just not manning up well enough.
Andrew Miller didn't punch there at all.
No, you've got to be in front of those sort of players, players who can take a good mark like Rodney Cornish, and they can be deadly. He's been very inaccurate today, but he should kick this one. He has.
Yeah, always a backman should, if ever caught behind, should punch that ball clear, and Rodney Cornish was playing in front and takes an easy mark because the ball wasn't punched by Andrew Miller.
Yes, I think that's the final nail in the coffin for the Boat Harbour Blues. I don't think there's any way at all where they could get back from here, and congratulations to the Brooklyn Tigers for 2 premierships in a row. I can't see anything that will stop it now.
Yeah, it must be disheartening for the Blues there to kick the first 4 behinds of the quarter and then to have that answered straight away by a goal.
Yes, it often happens that way, where a team can have a lot of the play and then all of a sudden it goes up the other end for a goal, and
all their hard work seems to be lost.
Yes, it does.
The ball in the centre of the ground is in a pack at the moment, and Anthony Cornish has got the ball out in front. Does well there through the pack. There's good football skills there by Anthony Cornish. Drives the ball forward. Picked up by Adrian Hall. Takes possession well. Good football skills again shown there by Adrian Hall.
Yes. Comes out to Michael Palmer. What
keeps
can he do with it?
Keeps his footing. Wheels around onto his left. And
Rodney Cornish down the other end this time. Takes a good mark again. That's really been the difference. The Tigers players have been prepared to move around the ground and help out one another, whereas the Blues have tended to leave too much work to 1 or 2 people. There's a good mark to Adrian Hall, and he's one of the people who the Blues have left too much to today.
Yes, he's done a good job, but tries to run a bit, does too much hard work there and gets caught with the ball.
Richard Dunham,
he has got caught, giving the handball
one good thing about today, it's been injury-free so far. There's been no one taken off the ground injured, which is a good thing. And
Brad Blizzard kicks short there, chips in there by a Blues guy, Peter Marshall, too tall.
It's going to be a ball up.
And if Peter Marshall only got his hand under that, I believe it would have been a mark there quite easily to Edwards of the Tigers. Adrian Hall once again goes through the pack.
He's going to get a free, is he?
He didn't have possession of the football. And Blair Davis calls that Adrian Hall's way. The ball was kicked forward by the Tigers there, and Don Zilster out in front. Keeps the ball in front of him. Tony Smith punches the ball up the boundary line. And Adrian Hall again, good handball to the advantage of Ashley Hall, who's caught. And once again, caught in possession of the ball, didn't get rid of it, and Blair Davis plays it to Julian French. Kicks the ball long to Peter Marshall, too tall again, takes a good overhead mark in the back line.
There's only about 12 minutes to go in the game, so I think Blues would have to really kick long and virtually have the other team go off the ground, I think, to kick enough goals.
Yes, it'd be a very good effort, one of the better efforts I've ever seen if they got up from here, but 12 minutes, you never know.
There's Holding there. He wasn't interested in the ball at all, just waiting on Bradley Potts to pick it up.
Yeah, Bradley Potts kicks long. Big Brad Blizzard lumbers after the ball, takes possession, shrugs off a tackle, and a good handball. Good work there by Brad Blizzard to the advantage of Brian Cameron, who kicks long to Cornish, who drops the ball.
Cornish dropped it, but...
And it's all about Harbour, but kicked off the ball by Anthony Cornish again. Handballs to McLaren out in the wing. Kicks long. Now who's there to take a mark for the Blues?
There's 3 Tigers there against 1 Blues, and that's been the story of the day, really.
Jimmy Hendricks takes possession of the ball, but bundled over the boundary line by Bevan French. Yes, lack of manpower up forward, I believe, Boat Harbour's downfall.
Yes, so...
No one to kick to. Jimmy Hendricks takes the ball to the pack. Good stuff there by Jimmy Hendricks. Drives the ball forward. Blue Atkinson takes a good mark.
Takes a good mark, and he caught one across the eye too. I don't know whether he might have been acting for that one.
That was good work there by Jimmy Hendricks.
He might have put the hand up to the eye just to see if he might attract the 50 metres and remove all doubt.
Yes, Jones there tapping the ball down to Hendricks, who sidesteps and delivers the ball well to Blue Atkins, who finished off very well there. Finished off with a good goal.
Yes. It's 2 goals now to Rodney Atkinson, and but I think it's all too late for the Blues.
Yes, they definitely needed that one at the start of the quarter. Yeah, the Boat Harbour boys trying to encourage each one to get themselves going again.
Yes.
They wouldn't like to give in the towel this early in the game.
No, the match has been played in pretty good spirits, really. Yeah, there hasn't been too much. As like any game of football is physical, but there hasn't been too much happening off the ball or things like that. It's been a good game of football.
Rodney Cornish takes the ball out of the centre, kicks long. The ball's high in the air, and the ball's just in dispute at the moment. But Edwards kicks the ball high, 10 metres up, 10 down, and Miller drops the mark. Tony Smith kicks the ball out to the advantage of his player.
Danny Wilson looked a bit slow there.
Yeah,
He looked a bit slow. He didn't sort of put those big ones in just to get to the ball first. And Jamie Butcher coming back on for the Blues, and Richard Dunyam going off.
The ball is in possession at the moment. Dale Hyden loves a goal, but gets the ball smothered off the boot there.
He got one today. I don't think we could live with 2.
Yeah, Dale spent most of his time on the back line for most of his league career, but finding playing him on the forward line, and I suppose he'd be enjoying that bit of freedom.
Yes, he's doing well there too. He's kicking the odd goal or two, and it's good to have a versatile team, and I think that's probably the reason why the Tigers are going to be premiers this year. Hang on a bit long.
Didn't have possession of the ball. Phil Messenger's got the ball, plays on, kicks the ball to centre half forward, and the ball's kicked high, but taken off the back by Jimmy Hendricks. Kicks out to McLaren, drops an easy mark.
Should have taken that one.
But then wheels back around onto the for the handball to Bradley Potts, who kicks out wide to Wilson. Takes the ball on his chest, goes back, Kicks towards the centre of the ground, looking for Fred Pearce. But over the top, over the back
too
there.
long again.
Yeah, over the top.
Really?
Good mark taken by Brian Cameron. Done well this last quarter in that defence.
Carl Langdon on the mark there. Jamie Butcher, the Carl Langdon look-alike.
Yeah, he loves his football, Jamie Butcher.
Yes.
Plays it hard. Jamie
wouldn't be enjoying this too much. He was here last year playing with Smithton Seagulls when they also lost to Brooklyn Tigers. So it's 2 in a row for Jamie.
Bevan kicks the ball out to Rodney Wright, who also kicks short to Edwards. Tigers playing possession football at the moment.
Yes, they're just playing keepings off now and willing to let the clock run down. And
Edwards long towards the square. Jones handballs out to Andrew Miller, who kicks long. Good kick. But I believe it's all Brooklyn Tigers out there. And
yes. Comes out to Danny Wilson.
Out to Danny Wilson, who kicks the ball forward. And once again, 2 Tigers spoil themselves.
Yes.
Robert Thompson there, handballs back to McLaren, who should kick long. He kicks short out there to Blue Atkinson on his own.
No, he's too long for him.
Bad kick. A good chase there by Blue Atkins.
Oh, I think that would nearly be deliberate. Oh, he's not going to pay it. Oh, I thought he would.
Yeah, old Blue's in a bit excited there.
I didn't think there was much doubt about that one, about the intent of the fullback. But
good chase there by Blue Atkins. Bit disappointed he didn't get the free.
Yes.
Good work. And Andrew McLaren, once again off his left foot, kicks towards Blue, who overruns the ball, gets back onto his hands and knees. Good handballs out to Matthew Jones. But he was...
oh, she's on down there now. I said there wasn't much feeling in this, but I think there is.
Yeah, Blue Atkins coming through there, showing a little bit of temper from the last 2 decisions. But Blair Davis is trying to take control of this match.
Yes.
He'll bounce the ball.
It's a bit silly to do anything now, isn't it? So it's well beyond anything. The last thing any side wants to do now is to lose a man being sent off. There'd be nothing worse than being sent off in the grand final and having it all recorded on video and everything else. And
Edwards kicks the ball there, and the ball goes over the boundary line and it'll be thrown in by umpire Price. Punch there by Julian French, good punch, but Potts runs onto it, overruns it actually, and he once again the ball in the pack. Kicked out to the advantage of Brad Potts, who kicks the ball long towards Fred Pearce, but over the back there is Rodney Cornish on his own. Kicks the ball out to Brendan Murray.
Brendan Murray had all the time.
Handballs over the top back to the run of Rodney Cornish, who he's tackled a few times but managed to keep possession of the ball. It kicks down to Peter Marshall, who takes a good mark in the back line.
Yes, time must be ticking on. And
Peter Marshall kicks long to
Rodney
Jones. Who kicks there to Jamie Butcher, takes a good overhead. Who kicks quickly down the forward line to the run of
That's good play from Jamie, really, because that's what they've got to do, is get the ball down quick.
Right, yeah. Beswick couldn't quite handball over the top there for a goal.
That's a point there.
The ball's been rushed through. Good defensive work there by Brooklyn Tigers.
See the boys in blue have arrived, driving around the back goals there.
There must have been that little scuffle here out on the wing here a while ago, Ray. They must have seen it, wanted to come along and make sure.
Word must travel fairly quickly.
Con Donnelly kicks the ball out wide, and a few fumbles there by Brooklyn Tigers, but they hold the ball up there, and Blair Davis is going to decide on a ball up.
Yes. Hopefully our umpires won't need a police escort in the Christian League Grand Final. Surely not.
Although some of the decisions I've got this year, Ray, I think I've been a bit hard done by, but...
I thought you'd mention something like that sooner or later. I didn't think you'd go through a half of football without mentioning something like that. But
especially with Peter Dixon out there, my favourite umpire. Peter's done a good job this year. He sometimes doesn't see the ball my way, and I don't see it his, so that's football,
yes.
I think.
Yes. Well, part of any game is accepting the umpire's decision, whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, it's Trenton there, good kick to the advantage
of... That's easy for me to say as an umpire, but there's not many umpires change their minds. Johnny Howard having the shot for goal there.
Kicks long into the goal square. Punched there by Peter Marshall. Dale Highland, snap over his shoulder.
That's another one to Dale Highland.
And he's drilled the goal.
Dale Holland's kicked the last goal, I think, and
that's
2 to Dale Holland.
Yeah, good goal there by Dale. Once again showing how useful he can be on that forward line. Picking the ball off the pack and snapping it over his right shoulder. That was good delivery of the ball there by Brooklyn Tigers all the way up the field. They played possession football from one man to another.
Yes.
And right down to that forward line when they capitalised with the goal. That's been the difference between the two teams.
Yes.
Disposal. Julian French rucks against Rodney Jones.
Julian French has hurt himself there too.
Yeah, same sort of injury he had earlier on in the day.
Looks like a wrist.
Yeah, the ball's in the forward line. Trenham picks it up, swings back onto his right foot, has a shot for goal, high into the goal square. It's going to be touched through, I believe.
No. Oh, Johnny Howard has a shot off the ground. Well, it was there to have, I suppose, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah, the ball wasn't actually punched through, it was punched forward. And Johnny Howard swung the boot at it and almost scored.
Julian French has come off and Jeff Faulkner back on. So
we've got Brendan Murray having a shot for goal here. Over the top, Don Zilstra off the ground.
Rushed
through, I believe.
The score at the moment is Brooklyn Tigers 14 goals 11. That's 95. To Bad Harbour Blues 8 goals 9, 56.
Yes, Tigers ball game.
No, that can't be right. 8 goals 8, 56, is it? Because
we won't quiver over a point, Ray. I think she's all over Bartha Shelton. Potts drops an easy mark there on the wing, but recovers well. Gets tackled though.
Oh, he nearly put that down, I think.
Yes. And picked up by...
it was picked up by Rodney Wright.
Rodney Wright there, having a shot for goal and one behind. There's a score. Yeah, Brad Potts tried to take him on there, but got caught in the tackle. Good tackle by Rodney Wright.
I thought he sat that ball on the ground after he got tackled and really shouldn't been able to get away with that, but he
Bevan
did.
French played better in the second half, I believe. He picks the ball up to Dale Highland, kicks the ball high, and a good mark by Ashley Hall.
Yes, Ashley Hall hasn't had a bad day. He's had a lot worse in his team.
Yeah. He hasn't wasted the ball like some of his teammates have done.
No.
That's a good kick there to the advantage of
Bradley Potts.
3-on-1 though. Managed to get his kick away. But
well played there by Anthony Cornish.
Anthony Cornish does well there.
Away. Here comes Ashley Hall again and takes a good mark.
Yes, I'd almost put him down the second best player in the field for the Blues.
Yes, I think the two Halls have been the best by a long way.
Brian Cameron caught in the tackle there by Jimmy Hendricks. Michael Palmer there gets rid of the ball on his hands and knees, but into the pack again.
But there's no teamwork down there for Blues. There was nothing happening down there for them.
A lot of scramble.
And there goes the final siren, a victory to the Brooklyn Tigers for the second year in a row. 14 goals 12, is it?
Yes, 96.
96 to 8 goals 9, 57. 59, is it? 8 sixes, 56, 55.
I think the scoreboard's wrong there, Ray, so yeah, it's 55, I believe. But congratulations to the Brooklyn Tigers on winning the grand final. They're pretty happy out there at the moment. Congratulations all round by all the players.
Yeah, it's a great moment for the Tigers. Great moment for everybody involved in the club. For them to come off with this. It's been they lost a lot of players from last year's grand final, and to come through and replace those players and still come off with the flag again this year has been a great effort.
Yeah, they're a bunch of excited guys. 2 flags in a row now, back-to-back premierships.
I better head down for presentations. I'll let you carry on through and close it off.
Yeah, no worries, Ray.
Where are you, Adrian? Done it last week, mate. It's way down. Congratulations.
You wouldn't have to be a football genius to work out that the game was won in the first quarter, and the man who
really turned it on in the third quarter for Brooklyn Tigers. We've given the trophy to, or the voucher to, is number 2 on the wing, Phil Messenger. Right, the half of the day.
Hang on. The two mark of the days were brought down by the men in the box up there. They were between Andrew, a couple of blokes from Tigers, but they decided to give it to the old warrior himself there in the pocket, Blue Atkinson. And Ray, the grand final goal of the day was between Andrew McLaren over the shoulder and a long 60 metre, and they've given it to Bevan French and Brooklyn Tigers. Right, what we'll do, we'll call each of the Brooklyn Tigers, before we do that, the half-time race. The winner of the half-mile race was Mark Spur. Mark's also been helping do the video, so if you want a copy of the video, with excellent commentary by myself and Mark Spur and Tim Scott. I've got an order for Bob Ferguson already, there you are, Bob. Right. Yeah, one other thing, one man who wasn't at the dinner who we wanted to give an appreciation trophy for, he's still over there, but we'll have to present it and give it to him later. Mr. Earl Willow, for the umpire just about every game this year, and second semi-final day, it was a real wet and miserable day, and we were short of one goal umpire, and he volunteered to do both games, and I thought that was pretty good because it wasn't much of a day. If he hadn't, I'd have had to, so I was very pleased he did it, and we got a little trophy there for Mr. Earl Willow, which we'll get to him later.
Number 4, Brian Cameron.
We take them all back and I'll distribute them.
They can send you.
So that is a special point.
Number 6, Carl Zabos.
Good on you, mate.
Number 7, Andrew Peacock's mate, Johnny Howard. Number 11, Con Donnelly. Number 15, Rodney Wright. Number 18, Julian French.
Thanks, Mike. Well done.
Number 19, Paul Trenham. Number 20, Vice Captain and old stager of the team, Dale Horan. Number 23, Dean Walker. Number 25, Brad Blizzard. Number 28, the goal kicking machine, Don Zylstra.
Good on you, mate. Top scout.
Number 30, Mark Fraslin.
Good on you. Put it on the little one. Yeah, that's top scout. Yeah.
Number 35, Paul Bates. Number 38, the big fella himself, Robert Edwards.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Number 39, Jeff Faulkner. Number 40, the real old timer, Gary Kingston.
Well done.
Number 41, Anthony Cornish. Number 66, his brother, Rodney Cornish.
Thanks, mate.
Number 181, Brendan Murray. We call on now the captain of number 1 from Brooklyn Tigers, Bevan French. Also the coach of Brooklyn Tigers, Mr. Wayne Blasley. Stay here, Bevan. Stay here, Bevan. Bevan, stay here, please. Come over here.
You give me a great pleasure.
Stay here.
Great pleasure. Good on you, mate.
Stay here, please, Wayne and Bevan. I'll call on Mr. Kim Reid, donor of our best and fairest, not our best and fairest, of our Premiership Cup. I'll call on Kim now to present that to the captain and coach of the Brooklyn Tigers football team.
I'd like to congratulate Wayne on his backup premiership and also Bevan on taking his backup premiership. And I'd also like to pass on my sympathies to the both Harbour team for losing. Congratulations, Wayne.
Attendance, and I think that commitment and dedication has been borne out today. I'd also like to thank the Christian Football League for making this particular event possible. It's only through the efforts of a few people who work tirelessly to make the league functional, and through that we can really glorify the name of Jesus, and through the tremendous efforts of those few people, we have a Christian league which is functional and operating and everything running smoothly, and I can only see it growing from strength to strength. So I'd like to thank all the players, all the executives of the league for the tremendous efforts over 1991, and I wish them all the best next year. Thank you very much. Pass on my thanks again to Bud Harbour. It's the first time we lost the premiership, so they're a very, very strong club to play against, and about time someone beat them in the premiership, and well done guys, that's 3 out of 4 you've won housing, I think. So and I'd just like to thank all the guys. Just when we come off the field, one of the fellas made a pretty important comment. I thought last year we had a fairly strong side individually, but this year I thought the team spirit was far better. Well, the overall team effort and the way we pulled together was far better than last year, but this one's a much sweeter premiership. So thank you all the umpires too, and thank the umpires for their efforts this year, and all the officials, as Wayne said, that put a lot of work. Unfortunately, there's too few doing too much, so anyone out there wants an official job next year, let me know from the road, we'll accommodate you next year at some point. So right now. Okay, thanks, Phil.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think Bob Ferguson, Boat Harbour Blues coach, has got a few words.
On behalf of the Boat Harbour team, I'd like to congratulate the Brooklyn Tigers team for the tremendous effort they gave today. They showed that they can play good football and they won the game very well. We tried, but we weren't good enough on the day. So congratulations, Brooklyn Tigers, and congratulations again to Wayne for all the way he's side. And yes, I think you did play as a team this year better than I've seen you play at other times. It's really good. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure the Tigers will enjoy their function, I'm not sure it's tonight or next week. And Blues have got their function on tonight. I'm sure they'll still enjoy it even though they haven't won.
One more thing to do.
Well, one more thing, we've got to draw the winner of the sports quiz.
We've got to ask Mrs. Arlene already.
There's Arlene Hall here.
Come over here, Owen. No, come here. If you pull yourself out, you got to put it back.
Well, now, game is to draw the winner of the sports quiz.
You got to draw two out. The first one out wins a dinner for two. Say that.
Well, the first one drawn out wins a dinner for two. Where? It's Blackbeard's Restaurant.
That's all the answers, right? Let's see the answers. Geelong, England, Greg Barton, Great White Shark, Adelaide Bromley, David Frost. Woodpool, Footscray, 11. Dale Island, Gridiron, Michael Roach, Skyding, yes, Steve Mark, 22. Goal shooter, William Pepper. Yeah, he's the name.
Lindy Edwards.
The winner of the dinner for two is Linda Ablett, 3 Harbour Street, Burnley. I think she's a Brooklyn Tigers fan. There's Linda here.
Geelong, England, Greg Barton, Great White Shark, Adelaide
The second prize goes to Mr. Condonley.
Mr. Condonley? At this stage, we think you might have a dinner for two if you win your restaurant. I'll let you know. Sorry, gentlemen.